So Jeremiah had a rough go of it. He's called a weeping prophet, and for good reason, because he loved his country, he loved his people, and all he had to proclaim was basically destruction and death and captivity and desolation and just nasty stuff. Yeah. So thank God we have so much better news. I mean, like I don't know if I could have done it. He was an amazing man of God. And one important point, one interesting point here is in Jeremiah 33. So he's in captivity. He was in captivity a lot because the king hated his message, the princess hated his message, everybody hated his message because his message was not a message of hope. His message was a message of judgment. And the Bible is both. It does give hope to all of us who would believe. It does warn of judgment for everyone who doesn't. So the Bible is loved and hated. And Jeremiah's message was very much hated. So he's in prison this one time. And this is Jeremiah 33. And it says, while he was still confined in the court of the guard. And what happens there? He gets beaten, he gets lonely, he gets depressed. Maybe all of those did happen, but also this happened. Then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah the second time. So this is interesting because he's a prophet. He is to speak in God's stead. And then I would say, well, what do you mean? Like, like he's a prisoner. How is he to speak? And God is saying, I haven't changed his ministry. So this is an interesting point for us who are in our life situations. God has given you a ministry and he doesn't change it. Oh, that's kind of sounds like Romans, is it 11:29, I think? Maybe. I think I remember it right. So, like God's call, his gifts are without repentance. He doesn't change his call for you, for me. And then let's say you're in a prison. Let's say you're bedridden with a disease. Let's say you have no more friends left. Let's say you're too old. Let's say you're too sick, whatever. Let's say you're too poor to minister. And God says, no. Like he said to Jeremiah, Jeremiah could have said, but Lord, I'm in prison. And actually, if we look later, yeah, that's kind of the situation. And God is saying to him, no, I have a message for you. And you are to represent me. In chapter 36, so he has a problem. He has a message, and sure, wonderful, he has a message from God for Israel, for Judah, and he should give them this message, but he cannot, because he cannot go into the house of the Lord. So what does he do? He asks for a helper. Baruch is his name, and the guy comes and actually writes down, pens everything that Jeremiah says, and then Jeremiah says to him, I cannot go to the house of the Lord. You go there and you share this message. And then he shares the message, and then he eventually gets before the king with it. But the point is simply this. You don't know the reach of your ministry, but what you do know is that God has given you a ministry. Live in that, walk in that, learn that, and move forward in it. Do not say in your heart, please, do not say in your heart, no, God has cast me aside. God has given up on me. Do not say in your heart, no, my ministry is over. Don't ever say that. And I guess I'm saying that as much to myself as to you this morning. So God bless our day, and may he give us an awesome one today.